Hey everybody, Chris Lamm. This is my market update for the month of June, and I hope everyone's doing well. Now, the real estate market has been all over the headlines in the month of May. You have interest rates hitting their 6-month peak because of the debt ceiling problem that we were dealing with in May. But you also had a lot of news around housing. If we go back to the fourth quarter of last year, if you guys remember correctly, the media was saying the housing market was going to crash. Perhaps some of your friends and people that you were talking to thought the same thing. And, it's understandable. When rates go from 3% to 7% in a 12-month period of time, that's a radical, volatile move and is going to break something. I think that just goes to show how durable and stubborn our housing market is. And there's a few reasons why, but the statistics show that we did see a little bit of a correction in the first and second quarter of the year. Well, I would say the first quarter of the year and the fourth quarter of last year. But this quarter, we're showing an appreciation rate of about 0.5% a month overall year to date, and it's moving towards 1% a month. And so a lot of people at the end of this year are going to be surprised when we show that homes went up in value, even with rates in the 6s and 7s. So it's really important that people understand that, because let's face it, the media is all over the place. I think they're less trusted than they were 10 years ago. And so anyone that's in the market right now knows it's a very competitive market. We still have interest rates in the 6s and 7s, but we just don't have enough homes for people that want to buy them. And some of the people that would usually sell, they're not selling their home. They own it free and clear. They've got a low interest rate and they're staying put, or they're buying a new home and converting their current home into a rental. So it's a pretty tough time out there for home buyers. And for the home buyers that are saying we're going to wait till interest rates drop, I saw a millennial influencer on Instagram recently that said that was their strategy. You really have to think through that, because when that happens, what's going to happen? You're probably going to see a lot more demand come back into the market, pushing prices even higher. And no one knows what the future holds, but when rates drop, and they will, we're going to see a lot more activity. So let's talk about interest rates and when they will go back down. Now, everyone has probably heard at least once, and I've been beating this drum for a long time, that interest rates are tied to inflation. Yes, inflation numbers are starting to come down, but we're talking about little amounts here and there. And most of what we're hearing is, some of these different sectors like used cars, they're still going up. The prices are, but they're going up less than they did this time last year. We're going to see our Federal Reserve continue to raise rates to try to bring costs down until we all see a meaningful decline in everything that has been costing so much over the last couple years. And we're not there yet. And I think when we get there, that's when you're going to see mortgage rates start coming down. And if I had to give my best guess, I bet that would be sometime next year. The next thing I want to talk about is first-time buyer opportunities. Now, I've been doing this for 22 years, and anytime we get into a tough market like this, when you have low to moderate income renters that would like to be a home buyer, you usually will see the government incentivize, create some products where those buyers can get into a house. We saw one back in the month of April that was a mess because they only allowed 2,300 buyers in California to take advantage of it, and it lasted 10 days. The good news is there are some really cool products that are coming out right now. We have one internally that we're about to launch next month, actually this month in a couple weeks, and we're excited about them. We think they're safe loans that give someone with, they don't have 20% down, they don't have a whole lot of money saved, but they're nervous about paying rent. They see that rent's been going up every year, and they know that they need to get in the game. They just haven't been able to for affordability, having the right amount to put down, etc. This is a product that will bridge both of those gaps and make it easier for someone to get into a house and have that stability. So we're excited to share more of that with you. That's really it. I want to keep it short, but thank you guys so much for supporting me. We're so grateful for you. So many of you guys continue to call us and refer your friends and family to us. If there's anything I can do for you, please give me a call at the office. Have a great day.